Why is sexual harassment so pervasive and so hard to address? Let's interrogate the whole system.
纽约时报的女记者梅根图伊与茱蒂坎特接到密告，决定对好莱坞制片大亨哈维温斯坦的性侵传闻展开深入调查。改编自真实事件的电影《她有话要说》，导演要还原这两位女记者一步步揭开阴暗内幕的艰辛过程。
At the personal side of their lives, while they investigated the story, which is an incredible contribution and trust, and I'm grateful for that because I do believe it's a more complete picture. You know, we have these heroines and these very fierce reporters, but we also see working mothers and, you know, humans like vulnerable humans who have doubts and who are hit by depression in moments where they wouldn't expect it, and riding the subway. So I'm very grateful for that.
These young women walked into what they all had reason to believe were business meetings.
由于许多受害的女性生怕名誉与事业遭到摧毁，都噤声不敢出面指控。但是在梅根与朱蒂锲而不舍的努力之下，终于说服他们勇敢地揭露哈维温斯坦的罪行。
To have the courage to share this most intimate, traumatizing experience with a journalist and allow them to use your name for, you know, bringing it out to the world is a step which I can just only admire. And I really hope that people will be inspired by that. And Jodie and Megan, in my eyes, are truly heroines in the way that they didn't let go until they were really able to publish this.
Will you give me just one chance to talk to you?
梅根与朱蒂这两位媒体界的现代女英雄，不只鼓励了世界各地的女性站出来为自己发声，也推动了好莱坞的 Me Too 运动。
I think was vital for once the story broke, for there to be a way for women to communicate online and share their stories. And I think that then created this sort of seismic shift. It was all these elements together. It all came from the tenacity and brilliance of these two journalists and courage, and then the extraordinary courage of the survivors and the witnesses to come forward and go on the record, and then all the women who shared their stories and men who were able to communicate and say #MeToo. All of that has made such huge change.
This is bigger than Weinstein. This is about the system protecting abusers.
另外，也因为有仗义直言的新闻媒体向不公平的社会体制发出怒吼的声音，才能够让大众正视职场性骚扰的严重性，进而创造出更多性别友善的工作环境。
The workplace has been transformed because of the Me Too movement and investigations like the ones that Jodie and Megan conducted, because today the accountability in our industry, the trainings to recognize and deal with harassment and abusive behavior is widespread, and that wasn't true 5 years ago. So for the first time in my career that spans 40 years, I can see that respect, empowerment, trust, responsibility is conveyed to everyone on the set today, whereas that was not true 40 years ago.
I have 3 daughters, and I don't want them to ever accept abuse or bullying. I'll go on the record.
看小虾米如何扳倒大金鱼，振奋人心的电影《她有话要说》，要借着点燃反性侵运动来伸张性别平等的正义。东新闻殷宏文在好莱坞的采访报道。